This is the Radio 1 Business News Update, brought to you by ANZ Royal, in local business news.
Time for some election news, and if you own a printing shop printing posters, flyers, stickers, t-shirts, whatever, then your business is probably booming right now. Once every 5 years, well twice, once for the communes and once for the National Assembly, political parties splurge on materials and splurge big. Printers and embroiders are talking of 80 to 100% increases in orders due to the election, as parties campaign on the street with members and activists and their vehicles decked out in t-shirts, baseball caps, stickers and flags. And don't be surprised if you come home to find your fence or gate adorned with party stickers while you are out. And printers and embroiders are generally apolitical when it comes to customers. After all, a reel is a reel and a dollar is a dollar.
And now, a quick word from our sponsors.
តើលោកអ្នកមានគម្រោងទិញគេអាឋានថ្មីមែនទេនេះជាឱកាសដ៏ល្អបំផុតក្នុងការទទួលបានគេអាឋានក្នុងក្តីសុបិនរបស់លោកអ្នកតាមរយៈកម្ចីគេអាឋានរបស់ធនាគារ ANZ Royal ជាមួយអត្រាការប្រាក់ដ៏ពិសេសចាប់ពី 6.99% ក្នុងមួយឆ្នាំព្រមទាំងការផ្ដល់ជូនសេវាកម្មជាទីពេញចិត្តលោកអ្នកនឹងទទួលបានគេអាឋានដែលលោកអ្នកប៉ងប្រាថ្នាកាន់តែងាយស្រួលហើយចំណេញពេលវេលាព័ត៌មានបន្ថែមសូមរួចរាន់តាក់ទងតាមរយៈលេខទូរស័ព្ទពិសេស 078 222 082 ឬ 078 222 086 ឬសេវាកម្មអតិថិជនតាមរយៈទូរស័ព្ទលេខ 023 99 9000 ការផ្ដល់ជូនមានរយៈពេលកំណត់លក្ខខណ្ឌផ្សេងៗត្រូវបានអនុវត្ត
In international business news.
Iconic British car maker and James Bond's choice de rigueur, Aston Martin, is profitable for the first time since 2010. It isn't huge, just £5.9 million sterling on £188 million revenue for the first 3 months of 2017, or $7.66 million on $244 million revenue, but anything's better than nothing. Bought by Ford in the 1990s, along with that other iconic British marque Jaguar, Aston Martin still produces all its cars by hand, and customers pay for that quality. British operations, Land Rover and Jaguar to Tata of India, and Aston Martin to Italian and Kuwaiti investment firms. As any business student will tell you, the most basic rule is supply and demand, and right now Aston Martin is in the happy position of demand outstripping supply. A nice place to be when you make bespoke luxury sports cars. Sticking with James Bond's wheels, in the same week former 007 star Sir Roger Moore died, it has been announced that his first vehicle supplier, Lotus, in the film The Spy Who Loved Me, will be changing ownership. Currently owned by Malaysian car maker Proton, Lotus has failed to make a consistent profit for almost 20 years. And its 51% buyout by Chinese firm Geely is part of a complicated deal that will see Geely take a 49.5% stake in Lotus parent Proton. Geely already owns Volvo of Sweden and the London Taxi Company, producers of the iconic black cabs, and it plans to use its ownership of Volvo to introduce some of Volvo's technologies to Proton, and Proton's position within the Commonwealth to open Geely and its subsidiaries to the right-hand drive markets of Malaysia, Australia, India, the world's second largest nation, and the UK.
This has been the Radio 1 Business News Update, brought to you by ANZ Royal.